Hello everyone, welcome to APL Tutorials. Today we are beginning with a new poem, Ozymandias, written by Percy Shelley. Now before moving to the poem, let me tell you that this is not a poem, it is another form of poem which is known as sonnet. A sonnet consists of 14 lines and it has two parts. The first part is known as octave and the second part is known as sestet. So the octave comprises of 8 lines and the sestet, the last 6 lines are the sestet. 8 plus 6 is 14. So a sonnet is of 14 lines. Okay. So this poem is basically of Egypt. So let's begin. I'll read out the poem and then we begin. I met I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in sand. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passion read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, Kings of Kings, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair, nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colorless wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. Now, first, let's say the octave and then the sestet. The octave. I met a traveler from an antique land. Now, I here say I is referred here to as the poet. I is the poet. I met a traveler from an antique land. Antique land means ancient land. Here it means ancient land. And ancient land in this poem it is referred to as Egypt. Who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Too vast. Vast means huge. And trunkless means from neck to hip. That part is not there. From neck to hip, that part is not there. Near them on the stand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. Near them, near the trunkless legs and vast trunkless legs, near the vast trunkless legs lie the half sunk or shattered visage lies. Half sunk. Half sunk means the part is half gone in the sand. Or shattered. Shattered means broken, and visage means face. Half sunk, shattered visage lies. How is the face being described that to tell that it is in the sand? It is described as half sunk in sand, a shattered visage lies. Shattered means broken, and visage means face. Whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. Uh, whose frown. Frown means, see, whenever you get angry, when you are displeasured, that time you make some expression. And on your forehead, if you notice, the skin comes closer. So that thing is known as frown. And wrinkled lips. and sneer of cold command. Wrinkle means mocking, wrinkled lips mocking. Cold command means there was no warmth in the expression. Cold command means there was no warmth in the expression of this face, this visage. Tell that its sculptor where those passion read. The sculptors. Sculptor means a person who makes statues. Person who makes statues or sculptures is known as sculptor. Passion read means he was great talented. He had nice passion, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things. Now, these things are lifeless. These statues don't have lives. But yet, that because of that passionate sculptor, the expressions and all still are surviving. Those expressions of the statue are still surviving. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. The hand means the hand of the sculptor. And your passions actually means the emotions. The emotions the sculptor had, the statue man who was making the statue, who was making the sculpture, what emotions that sculptor had, those are written on this face. See the expression and the eyes and the nose. It was so well done that yes, still you get emotional when you see it. Hand means your hand means the hand of the sculptor. And the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. Heart means the king. Heart here is referred to as the king. Okay, now let's move to the cested. And on the pedestal, these words appear. And on the pedestal means see. Here in the picture, see pedestal base. Can you see? Yeah. On this thing, it something was written. What was it? My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my work, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Now here there is it's a name of a king, Ozymandias, and he says that I am the King of Kings. Look on my work. See how much work I've done in my whole kingdom. Ye mighty and despair. Ye mighty is referring to as God, and despair is referring to as the kings. He is addressing here. Okay. Nothing besides remains. Round the decay. Nothing is remaining now. Everything is destroyed by the passage of time. Everything is destroyed. So nothing is remained. And these things, look on my works, mighty and despair. Now, he's trying to say that you are nothing at my works and feel sorry for yourself. He's trying to say this. You are nothing in front of me. Look at my work and feel sorry for yourself. And despair means to become sad without hope. Nothing besides remained. With the passage of time, everything went round and decay. Nothing is around. Of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level stands stretched far away. Colossal. Colossal means huge, extremely large, which is huge. And wreck means ruin. Wreck means ruin. Boundless means limitless. Boundless means limitless. And bare means empty. Only sand and sand everywhere. And lone and level sands stretch far away. This line says that only sand and sand is there everywhere. I can't see any work. The traveler says this. So basically, a furrow. I hope you know what is a furrow. In Egyptian times, they had furrows, the landowners. Pharaoh had a this sonnet is written. A Pharaoh had a foolish desire to immortalize by erecting a state, a statue. So this Pharaoh had an foolish desire to immortalize his statue, and this is all. Now, the sculptor was excellent, exact expressions was there. Then it was surviving because on sand. Yeah. So there are many figure of speeches here in this poem. If you want, I'll share it in the next video while we discuss the question answers in the next video. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the poem and the explanation too. And thank you. Meet you in the next session.